Hey guys, what's up? My name's Adam Hogg, and sometimes I do stuff. And sometimes I do stuff that's a little bit more fun than other stuff. But at the beginning of every month from now on, I'm going to tell you what the more exciting stuff was from the last month. And it's going to be fun for somebody. Maybe not all of you, but maybe for me. Welcome to November. Here's my October favorites. Go! How'd you like them apples? Cider. It's apple cider. Love apples so much. Anything apple related, especially moonshine and pie. 3.14159. But if you're from an area that has sheets, wow, sheets, get your butt up, go to the MTO and order their new hot apple cider. It's only out during the fall, so hurry up and get it before it's out. It's very hot, it's very sweet, and it's very strong. Like an Olympic beach volleyball team. I watch a lot of movies. In October, it gets all the Halloween movies, all the scary stuff out, the classics, the new stuff, the bad stuff. If you have Netflix, one of my favorites is on there. It's an anthology, a little horror anthology called VHS. If you've seen this, you probably already have a pretty good opinion on it. Whether you love it or you hate it, there's a second one out. And I got to watch that. It's in Redbox right now. I don't know if it's still there, but it was there in October. It's okay. I like the first one better overall, but in the second one, it did something that I've never seen before. VHS films its videos, films its characters from like a first person a lot, so it's kind of like the Cloverfield stuff or paranormal, you know, handy cams, GoPros, whatever. This one starts out in the woods, people riding their bikes, and they find this body in the middle of the woods, and the guy parks. He's like, oh my god, a body, check its pulse, and this guy's just dead. There's no pulse, nothing. And of course, you kind of expect it because it's VHS. Bites the main character. So he gets bit. And he has this GoPro mounted to his helmet, and the entire video is him filming from the first person on this GoPro. This is the first time I've ever seen a movie about zombies from the actual first person perspective of the zombie. This next one's hard for me to talk about. Watched a lot of TV in October. Finally I had to say goodbye to one of my favorites. Jesse! Magnets, bitch! So many people told me that Breaking Bad was the best television series on TV, and I did believe them because I watched a couple of the first episodes and I wasn't too caught on. But after like a month of not watching it, I went back in and I watched the first season, I grinded it out, and oh my god. I was addicted. Breaking Bad's all over Netflix. You can watch all the seasons up to like the very last one that they just finished recently. I finished it last month. Not only is it my favorite from October, but it's my favorite TV series of all time. If you don't already watch it, please watch it. Yeah, well, we're on the favorite subjects. Snyder's barbecue chips. My favorite chips. Another tough debate was the music from October. There were two super anticipated albums that released in October, and that was Common Courtesy, Day to Remember, and The Hurry and the Harm, which is City and Color, Dallas Green's new album. I have to give it to Dallas. I talked about this in my Ask Adam. Everything this man writes about is beautiful and relatable and original. He's phenomenal, and I want you to check him out if you haven't already. I'm looking for a way out. If I'm going too fast and you miss some of these, they're all going to be in the description below. Next on my list is my favorite purchase, and he's right behind me. I also showed you him in Ask Adam. This is Ezekiel. Oh, he's actually playing. I'm in Victory Road right now in Pokemon X. I got a 3DS just so I could strictly play Pokemon X. There's no other reason. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the handheld, but I couldn't resist. So I dropped 270 bucks, and I don't like spending money, but I love the handheld. And I can play this on the road, I can take it to work, play it in my car while I wait for my shift to start, whatever. I'm not ashamed to game. That should be a t-shirt, not ashamed to game. Another request was my favorite customer that I waited on, or favorite person I met, and I'm going to give you a customer. I waited on these two people, and it's really funny because she's a local and she might see this, but it was a young couple. They were probably in their mid-20s, and the guy was just looking at me and he wouldn't speak to me, and I thought he was being disrespectful. I thought he had a problem with me because I'm a you know, boyish looking food server, and maybe he was like a jealous boyfriend, because I get that a lot, I get that often. I judged, I'll admit it, and I go up and I go to the table and she orders for him. I'm like, are you serious? This guy can't even just like speak to me. So I asked her, I was like, would he like some whipped cream for his hot chocolate? And she looks right at him and she goes, con crema? I was like, oh my god, I'm such a dick. I'm very sorry. I jumped the gun on that one and I learned a valuable lesson. Never did that before in 3 years of serving. Made my day. You know, I thought this guy was being a jerk. Turns out he's just foreign. Perfectly cool with that. So much better. And I gave him really good service. I could tell he's Spanish. I took 3 years of Spanish and I've actually been brushing up on it a lot lately. He got this tortilla soup and I walked up to him and I really wanted to speak to him because he wasn't talking to me because it was all in English. I built up the nerve, waited for him to finish his soup, and I walked up to the table and I was like, excuse me. And she looked up, not him because he wasn't making eye contact. Excuse me. And he looked up and I gave him a ¿Cómo fue la sopa? And he's like, ah, bien, bien. Dude, he was so excited. It was awesome and it totally made my day. One of my favorite customers of all time for sure. And to make things even better, I got to speak a little bit, give him a buenas noches, and he wrote me a note. I have it, I actually kept it. It says, gracias Dios lo bendiga, which means thanks and God bless. That meant a lot to me. So thank you guys, I wish you the best at everything you do. I know you guys just got engaged recently, that was amazing. I wish I had something fun to tell you for my favorite adventure of the month, but to be honest, I didn't do shit for October. My funnest event was driving to the city, and I lost my Chipotle virginity. It's gone forever. Lost it with my friend Michael Verratti. It was sweet to see him. Very talented writer. I'm sure you're going to be hearing a lot more about that kid in the future from me. Ugh, I'm sweating. Lights everywhere. When I'm not working or playing Pokemon or watching TV, I'm usually texting my BFF, Laura Zoka, who also made an appearance in last video. I have to say, she is my favorite YouTuber of October. She released her first EP that she recorded herself. Check out the description below. I want you guys to go check out Laura. Just be like, oh my god, Laura Zoka, your boyfriend Adam sent me here. Tweet, 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 tweet. He loves you. And you're good at what you do. I love you, Laura. And last but not least, I'm going to leave you with a nice throwback. My favorite picture of October. I went through all of my old pictures, my old school pictures, and I found my school photo from first grade. I'm just going to slide over here a little bit. And look at me. What am I doing? I have a shirt on that says, here comes trouble, and surely enough, I must have been pretty troublesome. I don't even have front teeth. I was so badass that I went to school on picture day with a temporary tattoo on the side of my face. Look at those teeth. Here comes trouble. I can't believe they let me take my picture. Like, get out of here. So that's a couple of my favorites from October. Who knows what... I said, get out of here. I had kind of a boring October, and November's not going to be the same, I hope. But follow me on Twitter at TheAdamHawk. See what I do this month. Who knows what's going to happen. Do you play DS? Maybe we can be DS friends. If there's any games you suggest, let me know. Right now I just have Pokemon X, like I said. I want to get Mario Kart DS, maybe Mario Party, maybe Mario 64, and Ocarina of Time. Other than those, what game should I get? Everything's new to me. Thanks for sticking around through all of this, and I'll see you guys in a very little bit. I'm working on a lot of videos. Peace.